Greetings, 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 my V family all over the world. It's me. Finally, Kalai convinced me in the month of June, my birthday month, to come and do the VBP, which is being broadcast globally. So firstly, Assalamu alaikum, bonjour, privyet, salam, merhaba, vigets, hola, buongiorno, hola, apa kabar, ni hao, sin chao, menglawa, konnichiwa to Japan. I don't know why I've been having this dream that we're going to open up Japan in a big way. Okay, Aibowan to Sri Lanka, Vanakkam, Namaste, Namaskaram, Sat Sri Akal to everyone in India. Okay, to the Singaporeans, greetings. To the Australians, good day, mate. All right. Now, before I even start, I just want to send out my prayers, my love. A lot of things have happened around the world that have caused a lot of pain to a lot of people. People lost their lives, and I pray for their families. I pray for better days to come. All right, so I just wanted to convey my heartfelt condolences to everyone involved in any kind of tragedy around the world. All right, we are praying for you, we are praying for your families, okay? And today, I was invited by Kalai. Kalai, partner Kalai who was here, Trevor, Vinu did a great job. And I am here today to present the QNet business to you. Now, I've done presentations for 26 years. But I have to admit, this is the first time I'm doing it in a format of a broadcast globally. So to all the translators, I'm going to speak slow. Now, if you're watching me right now, I am your upline. I represent the founders, Japadas Bismarck and Dato Sri Vijay Ishwan. I've been with this company from day one, 26 years ago, and I'm still here. And my name is Padman Senatiraja, lovingly known as Chief, okay, in this industry or in this company. And for the next 30 to 40 minutes, whoever you are, you're already in the network and you just want to see me live on a broadcast. I miss you guys, see you at VCon. If you were invited by somebody as a prospect to look at this opportunity, please be patient. I know you've been online for a long time, but I hope you enjoyed listening to Kalai, our host for today. I hope you got a very good picture of our company, our organization, QNet, from Trevor, and I hope you understand the V, your upline, okay, introduced by Vinu. And today, I'm going to take you through a little bit of, generally speaking, how this business works. But all the details, please go back to the person who invited you. All right? Because I don't want to go into details. I want you to see the bigger picture. Now, my duty tonight is not for you to say yes. I'm not here to convince you. Because I believe nobody can convince you except yourself. But I'm here to erase every possible doubt you have, every possible reason for you to say no. All right? I'm here to answer those unasked questions. Okay? So let's start. All right? I'll get the whiteboard because I don't usually do PowerPoint like everyone else. I'm a bit old school. So I want you to look at this whiteboard, okay? For the next 30, 40 minutes, these two, this gorgeous Malaysian talking to you, and this whiteboard is going to be helping you make a decision, simply. So first, let's start with where we are. Because there's no use for you and me to have this 30, 40-minute conversation if you and I are not agreeing on certain things. So as we move along, you and I have to agree on certain things. Then we go to the next one and the next one. And the first thing you and I have to agree on is very simple. Life revolves around two things: money and time. That everything in our lives Whether you are in the Middle East, Africa, Central Asia, South America, wherever you are, Asia, Malaysia, all our lives are controlled by these two things. Our happiness, where we live, how we live, our relationships is all controlled by these two things. Now don't get me wrong. God is important, honesty is important, love is important, but these things are up there in the list, okay? And there are a few categories of people in the world which I realize, okay? And this was shown to me when I was 17 years old, and it gave me the biggest realization as a young man, all right? So there are people, okay, with no money, a lot of time. These are students, people who are unemployed, I guess hippies who live in the forest, I don't know who, all right? But no money, a lot of time. And then there are people with a lot of money and no time. This would represent the majority of professions in the world, whether you are doctor, lawyer, engineer, all right, banker. You would have a sizable amount of salary or remuneration, but you won't have time to enjoy it. Your life is down to maybe one vacation in summer with your family for 7 days, I guess. And then there is the vast majority of people in the world with no time and no money. And when I mean no money, I don't mean broke. I mean people with no disposable cash at all. And this represents today almost 90% of society. Those who have a regular job, which I respect because you're putting food on your table, okay? Don't misunderstand me. Those who go to work, come back home, go to work, come back home. But by the time you get your salary, and by the time 1 week after you get your salary, you are left with nothing. You got bills to pay, you've got bills to pay, and you got bills to pay. So you end up working 10, 12 hours a day, and at the end of your working month or working year, you barely have any disposable cash remaining. Instead, you may have loans with the bank for the house you don't own or the car that you don't own. But this is reality. Whichever country in the world, this is reality. All right? That these people, I have issues with them. Okay? But let's not talk about it. These people have a good life, but they don't have time to enjoy it. And these people, this is the reality, the vast population around the world. And the final category is money and time. Okay? And you know these people. You see these people today on social media. People who make, residual income. They make money while they're on vacation. Do you understand? These are the big boys, big girls who figured out how to exactly, make money, leverage resources and time, get into the right business at the right time, okay, invest wisely, and get tremendous returns on their journey. Now, this category is simply called the world of financial freedom. So I've got a question for you. The same question was asked to me when I was 17 years old. If a genie comes from a bottle tomorrow and asks you, choose which category you would want to be in life, which would you choose? Now just bear with me. You're watching this live broadcast. Just answer the question in your heart, in your mind. You don't have to say it out loud. Which category, deep down in your heart, you would want to belong to? Now, logically, unless there's something seriously wrong with you, all of us want to belong to this category. Everyone does. I, at 17 years old, when I was asked this question, my answer was this. The problem was, I didn't know how. I didn't know how ever in my life I could reach that category. But I understood one thing. The people in this category did not work for other people. They owned their own businesses. They were self-employed. They ran their own show. Right? They were business owners, not employees. This category. All right? And I realized at that time that the only people who could ever fall into this category were people who owned their own business. But at that time, this was 20, 30 years ago, business was very traditional in definition. You know this, whether you are in Kazakhstan, India, or Germany, you know that owning a business is the only avenue of possibility of becoming wealthy. But the definition of business 30 years ago was very limited. It was traditional business. And as a 17-year-old young man, I knew I could not do it. Didn't have money. I didn't have expertise. I didn't have a skill set for a business. And I knew at that time getting into business was difficult. Like anywhere in the world today, owning a traditional business is not easy. You need money, skill set, investors, hiring people, figuring out everything on your own. And even after that, 80 to 90% of traditional businesses do not survive more than 3 to 4 years. But today the world has changed. There is a realm of opportunity for people like you and me to be a business owner without the headaches and the risk of traditional business. And ranking very high in this realm of opportunity is the industry of direct selling or network marketing. The industry that QNet is part of. So today, whether you are listening to this for the first time, you are listening to this for the third time, please understand what I'm about to present to you today is a fantastic opportunity for you ultimately to own your own business in an industry that has a proven track record of over 100 years, the industry of network marketing. Now you are right now thinking, no, Patman, there are so many other industries out there. All right? There's so many other industries that could allow me to be a business owner. I have to agree. There are a lot of things happening out there in the real world today. But I have checked them all out. And the problem with those industries, number one, accessibility. Accessibility is the key. All right? Number two, risk. Okay? So when I talk about the industry of network marketing, why I chose this path, why I chose this path of network marketing to reach this category, all right, was because number one, it was accessible. That means I could show this business almost to anyone. I didn't have to pre-qualify. I didn't have to look at your background, your financial standing. It was so accessible for the common man and common woman anywhere in the world. Number two, and I'm saying this not because I'm standing here as the V. I'm saying this after a lot of intelligent analysis. It is risk-free. Repeat after me if you can, wherever you are in the world. It is risk-free, and I will show you why in a short while, okay? So, we all agree, wherever you are in the world, we want to belong to this category, all right? And we have to eliminate all other options, okay? Because I have already done the research for you. Traditional business, not accessible, high risk. Investment, high risk, all right? Too high risk. One virus could destroy any business on the planet. You saw this yourself with COVID. The only industry that actually grew tremendously during the COVID era was the industry of direct selling and network marketing. Our business grew tremendously, all right? So I realized that other opportunities carry very unhealthy risk. And if you are a long-term thinker, you want a risk-free business, okay? So how does this work? It's very simple. The industry of direct selling or network marketing, all right, we'll call it direct selling, moves products and services. That's all it does. Like Trevor said, we sell the most exciting products and services that the normal world does not sell, simply put. All right? That means some of the products that we have, whether it's the Biodisc, the Home Pure Nova, are so good, all right? But a traditional retailer, a traditional company would not retail this product. They find it too complicated, all right? Too scientific, hard to explain. But direct selling companies like us, we actually find some of the best products in the world, all right? And very unique. Now, to distribute products and services, you know, stores, 7-Eleven, hypermarkets, malls, online platforms, Amazon, Alibaba, every avenue sells products. Now, network marketing also sells products. And QNet was the first network marketing direct selling company to go e-commerce. In 1998, the same time Amazon started, we started. Our founders, Japa and Dato Sri Vijay, had the vision. In 1998, even before e-commerce, we embraced globalization. All right? And until today, fact number one, you have to write down, fact number one. We are the most globalized network marketing company in the world. There is no other network marketing company in the world that allows you to acquire customers and downlines practically anywhere in the world from the day you start. All right? So we are the only 100% e-commerce, 100% globalized network marketing company in the world. The only one. Nobody has proven me otherwise. All right? We have customers in Iceland. We have customers in Congo. All right? We have customers in Papua New Guinea. All right? Every country in the world, we have customers who have purchased a product from QNet. And we started this vision in 1998. All right? We retail products. Just like any other company, we retail products. The unique thing about a network marketing company is that they make profit. Any business makes profit. And network marketing companies make a lot of money. All right? Trust me, they make a lot of money. The difference between a network marketing company and all the retail giants on the world, e-commerce or brick and mortar, is they don't use the money like other companies. Other companies use the money traditionally. Advertising, all right, billions on advertising. Endorsement, billions on endorsement. Billions on advertising and promotion. And they walk away with a healthy profit. A network marketing company takes the billions and they share it with their customers. You and me. That's it. Because they understood, besides a billboard, what is more powerful than a billboard? A friend talking to a friend. So network marketing understood, like right now, all of you are logged on watching me. All right? Not because you saw a billboard, Patman Senatiraja live. Not because there was an advertisement on Netflix, you understand? Or on your local TV channel. You logged on purely based on word of mouth. And right now I'm speaking to thousands of people across the globe. Just by, hey. So word of mouth marketing or referral marketing has existed longer than you and me have been alive. All right? So you recommended movies before, you still do. You recommend food, restaurants, you still do. You recommend products, you still do. All right? From our great-great-grandfather to our great-great-grandchild, we will never stop recommending things to people in our circle of influence. This is human nature. The problem is, you never got paid. So network marketing figured it out. What if I start paying people to refer our products to their friends and family? All right? Sounds simple, but it's extremely powerful. And word of mouth marketing through network marketing or direct selling today has crossed over $300 billion globally. All right? And QNet being one of the top companies in this industry. So how did I get rich? Or how did I become financially free? I don't want to tell you and make it sound so simple, but it's the truth. How did I become financially free? I just talk to people, talk to people, talk to people. That's what I did. All right? For 26 years, I just talked to people online, offline, coffee shops, living rooms, all right? And I became financially free. Why? Because QNet took their billions of profit and shared it with me, with Kalai, with Sati, Arun, Adli. You understand? They have shared the money with us based on how much business we brought to them. Simple mathematics, okay? So please understand this. Great products, great services. All right? For example, if you take our Swiss-made watches, I'm wearing one of them today. If you take our QVI holiday packages, all right, or our energy products, or our jewelry, or our home care products, they are the best of the best in their category. All right? There's scientific backing, endorsement by governments, by some of the most respected agencies in the world. And it's exclusive to customers of QNet only. All right? So now you understand how you become financially free. But how do you own a business? It's very simple. Okay? Somebody is going to call you and do a presentation, like I'm doing right now. I represent the person who invited you. Okay? And they're going to ask you to buy a product. You can buy any product you want. You can buy a Biodis, all right, which is equivalent to a few $100s, which carries a value of 1,000 BV. You need to understand the value in BV or business volume. Or if you want, you can buy products that carry 3,000 business volume BV, or 5,000 BV, or 7,000 BV. It depends, all right? The higher the value of the product, there is a benefit. All right? The lower the value of the product, there's still benefits, and you'll understand the difference, okay? Now, when you buy a product from QNet, you automatically register as an independent representative, or what we call an IR, all right? But in your language, my language, you start to own your own business. And what do you get when you buy a product and register with QNet? You get something called a tracking center, or TC. What is a TC? Why they call it a TC? I don't know. All right? But imagine it's like your bank account. You understand? You can't touch it. You can't feel it, but it's there. All right? Now, this tracking center carries your name, your address, your data, and very secured, exactly like a bank account. Now, why we have to secure this? Because this is where your money is going to come. All right? I know people who have a tracking center with us with a balance of over $2 million US sitting there. All right? That's how much they trust us for the last 26 years. Now, this tracking center belongs to you. And there's a line in the middle that divides this tracking center to left and right. Why left and right? I don't know. But somebody intelligent figured out this is the best formula, which is a win for the company and the win for a distributor like you and me, okay? So you buy a product, you now own a tracking center. Simple as that. This tracking center belongs to you. Now write down fact number 2. This tracking center is equivalent to something you own, like an asset. And we are the only, repeat, we are the only network marketing company in the world that allows you to transfer this tracking center to your next of kin when you die. It's an asset. You can put it in your will and last testament. All right? Because when you build a business, you're building it for the next generation. One weakness in network marketing is no other network marketing company in the world allows you to transfer your business to your children. It dies with you. Whatever money you earn, you keep. But the business continuity dies with you. And our founders realize that that weakness should not exist in our company. All right? So my tracking center, if the day I die, goes to my children. Do you understand how powerful that is? That you're building a business, you can think of the next generation. Right? No other network marketing company in the world offers this. Prove me wrong. Okay, I've done my research. So that's fact number 2. Write it down. I'll tell you why these facts are important. Now, you bought a product, you own a tracking center, congratulations. At this point, after buying the product and owning a tracking center, you have a choice to make. A very important choice. First choice, go back home with the product and be happy. All right? Use the product. All right? Watch our videos. Be a proud user of the product, okay? And never talk to me again. Choice number 1. Okay? You don't have to know we exist. All right? You want a refill for the filter? You go online. We ship it to you. You understand not? You want to know how to use the product? There are tons of videos online how you can use our products. That's choice number 1. And there are people like that. My mother's friends who bought products and never wanted to do business, but they're happy users of our products. All right? Choice number 2 is to start your journey as an entrepreneur, as a business owner in the industry of network marketing with us. Now, when you start your journey, it's scary. Why is it scary? Because most of you and me never did business before. My mother was not a businesswoman. She was a school teacher. I don't have the heritage, the knowledge. I didn't do well in university, all right, or college. But the beauty about this industry, compared to any other industry, you're not alone. All right, and this is the most powerful part of this business. In any traditional business, everyone wants you to die. You open a restaurant here, I open a restaurant next to you. I'm not going to pray every day, I hope Kalai's restaurant is more successful than mine. It will never happen. You read online, all right? Software companies destroying each other. Phone companies. You think Samsung and Apple are best friends? They got espionage, sabotage, all right? They hire social media people to attack each other. You understand or not? Because every customer that goes to Kalai's restaurant is a customer that doesn't come to my restaurant. So I want to destroy Kalai. That's traditional business. Now, why network marketing, why I chose network marketing, is because if this is Kalai, new, brand new, and somewhere up here, Kalai is connected to somebody else. Kalai didn't appear suddenly, you know. She was referred by somebody, and let's say she's referred by Padman. Okay? And this relationship of the person who referred you into the business, who referred the product to you, is called the upline. Why the word upline? Common sense. Upline. I guess there's a line and Padman is up. All right, that's why it's called upline. Kalai is called downline. Why? Because she's down and there's a line. Okay? But the beauty about network marketing and why I love this business or this industry is it is in my best interest, you'll understand, that Kalai becomes successful. The more successful Kalai becomes, the more successful I become. Therefore, when Kalai begins or when you start, you're not alone. You have tremendous amount of guidance, support, not only from your upline, but also the organization upline, which is called the V. You'll also get support from QNet, because the more products you sell, the more money QNet makes. So imagine you start your journey as entrepreneurship and you're not alone. We guide you, we train you, we motivate you, we keep you switched on. The days you feel you have a bad day, like I said, you got a shoulder to cry on, somebody to uplift you. Now, don't underestimate how important this is in business. Because I have friends in traditional business who became alcoholics, who committed suicide, all right, who left their family because they were alone. And the burden of entrepreneurship being alone is tough. But in network marketing, you never walk alone. I guarantee you that. I am here today, successful, because my uplines, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa, our founders, all right, it was in their best interest to support me. The more successful I became, the more successful they became. So the word I love using, this is the best win-win business concept in the world. So now there's Kalai. Kalai decides, Patman, I want to start. All right? Okay, Kalai, don't panic. All right? Let's start together. First, I give you a little bit of knowledge. Not too much. She needs to know what is QNet, what is this, answer all her questions, give her comfort. And then she said, okay, Patman, I want to talk to my sister Tipa. Don't worry, Kalai, I will be with you. We go together and talk to Tipa because I'm upline, experience. All right, I know what to do. So me and Kalai go and talk to Tipa, and Tipa obviously says, yes, I'll buy a product. And Tipa becomes now Kalai's downline. All right, and let's assume Tipa buys 3,000 BV. Biodis Cheap Pendant Home Pure Nova, the best combo for wellness and health. All right, and then Kalai goes to a close friend, okay, Brijesh, and Brijesh gets excited and he buys a vacation product for 5,000 BV. Now don't be confused with all these numbers. All right, I just want to give you the basic mathematics. Now, the company QNet made money because Brijesh and Tipa bought a product from QNet, not from Kalai. They paid QNet. They paid with their credit card, with our own digital currency. They can pay with USDT, with Bitcoin. We have embraced all the modern methods of payment, okay? And they paid QNet. Now, QNet got the money. Now they want to share it with Kalai. All right? It cannot be based on looks. It cannot be based on nationality, whether I like you or not. Because if it's based on looks, QNet would have to pay me 90% of their revenue. You understand? All right? So QNet, like every network marketing company, has a formula. It is called a compensation plan. A compensation plan is a mathematical formula that pays Kalai the right amount and pays the company the right amount to retain, to make sure that Kalai makes money, company makes money, long term. So QNet's compensation plan, basic compensation plan, and I'm talking US dollars, basic, basic. Countries have different currency. Talk to your upline. Every time somebody achieves 3,000 BV on the left, 3,000 BV on the right, QNet pays you 250 US dollars. This is the magic you have to remember. Now you might be thinking, oh my God, that's only one payment. How much can Kalai do? All right? What can Kalai do? Alone. Even if she runs around like a mad person, she may be able to sell 6 products a day, 5 products a day. Now, here is why network marketing is beautiful. Here is why this industry survived over 100 years. Here is why this industry is public listed around the world. Here is why countries like China and India have embraced this industry and are growing to become the biggest markets in the world. Here is why Malaysia represents the most successful network marketing country in the world by population. Right? We represent 4% of the 300 billion. Why? Because you don't make money alone. The beauty about this industry is Kalai alone has 24 hours. That's it. No matter who she is, how she prays, how she messes with her watch, she only got 24 hours. She will have a circle of influence about 500 to 1,000 people. Average human being. That means you know 500 to 1,000 people. You don't believe me? Open your phone, contact list. You at least have 500 names on your contact list. That's proven by the World Statistics Organization or whatever. I read it somewhere, okay? But it's true. I open my contact list, I have, okay, I'm different. But normal people have 500, all right, to 1,000. So that's Kalai. With 24 hours, 500 to 1,000 people, how much can she make? There is a limit. The same way, if you open a restaurant, you got 8 tables, 4 chairs a table, that's 32 chairs. That's it. All right? There is no leverage. There is no growth. There is no expansion potential unless you're McDonald's, correct? Because McDonald's opens everywhere in the world with partners. Now, network marketing, the beauty about network marketing is it's all about leverage. All right? Because Kalai has 24 hours and 500 people. She signed up 2 people. Correct? Now it's 48, 72. It's 72 hours and 3,000 people. Correct? Think. Suddenly, Kalai's business potential has grown to 72 hours a day with Brijesh and Teepa and 3,000 potential customers and partners with QNet. And that's just 2 people. Now, you know exponential growth. So if you want to simply look at the power of network marketing, I will show you. In a few lines, you will understand why if there's one industry that has the potential to give you financial freedom is network marketing. All right? Now, Teepa talks to 2 people. Brijesh talks to 2 people. Now, it becomes 4. Now, please be honest with me. You are telling me there's a human being on the planet who doesn't have 2 people, who will say yes to anything they say? I'm sorry. I had 22 people when I started. So whoever you are, if you are panicking because you are shy, no friends, all right, not a social butterfly, you understand? All right, don't panic. Do you know 2 people? Do you know 2 people who would listen to you and say yes to buying a great product and potentially starting to talk to others? So, from Teepa and Brijesh, with their 2 friends, it became 4. Now, if these people each go and talk to 2, it becomes 8. The 8 people talk to 2, it becomes 16. 16 talk to 2, 32. 64, 128, 256, 512, 1024, 2048. Okay? Now this is Kalai. 2048 times 24 hours. Alright? Is how much time now Kalai's business has. Potential. And 2048 times 1,000 people. That is 2.4 million. Correct? 2.0 million, correct? So from one young lady in Malaysia, just by starting to talk to 2 people, the potential is for her to have 2 million potential customers. All right? Just by the power of duplication to 10 levels. 10 levels. 12 levels. 12 levels of doubling. She reached 2 million potential customers, correct? 2 million potential customers, partners. And where is these 2 million people? Anywhere on the planet. Brijesh, first person can be in UK. Tipa's first person can be in Dubai. This person can be in Nigeria. This person can be in UAE, Dubai. I said Dubai, Kazakhstan. This person can be in Colombia. This person. Now, Kalai doesn't know a single person in Colombia. I checked. But does she need to know somebody in Colombia? I have downlines in Ethiopia. I have downlines in Republic of Congo. I have downlines in Moldova. I've never been to Moldova. I don't know a single person in Moldova. I have downlines in Colombia, Argentina, Brazil. I have downlines in Nepal. All right? I have downlines in every country in the world. I have not been to those countries. I do not know people in those countries. But because of my growth of network, today I have business partners all over the world. Now, I go to sleep in Malaysia at 3 a.m. Does my business stop? No. Because somewhere in the world, it's 8 p.m. Somewhere in the world, my downline is at 12 noon. So I always joke in the beginning. The founders told me, Padman, if you take this business seriously, one day you'll be making money while you sleep. And it was a joke 26 years ago. Today, and I'm not saying it with arrogance, please don't misunderstand me, okay? Today, I make money while I sleep. I make money while I shower. So somebody always asks me, why do you sing when you shower? Because I'm making money. Do you understand or not? Do you understand the potential? All right? That you can start local, go global. All right? Now let's say Brijesh finds 2, and this person quits the business. I cannot. My mother-in-law doesn't like me doing network marketing. All right? Oh, I don't like this business. I don't like talking to people. Doesn't matter. Brijesh can find another person. All right? But let's say the beauty about this business is above Kalai is Padman. In QNet, all right, you are allowed 2 direct referrals to your tracking center. So this is Padman, I got Kalai, I got Sati. All right? I'm excited. I want to talk to more people. Remember, my circle of influence is 500 to 1,000 people. I now sign up Syed Amir in Russia. We both studied medicine together. Imagine if I'm a doctor. Can I put Syed Amir here? No. The beauty about QNet, they figured this out. We wanted a win-win situation. So if Syed Amir buys a product for 3,000 BV, all right, or 1,000 BV, I have no choice but to put Syed Amir under Kalai or Sati. And if I put Syed Amir under Kalai, Kalai benefits the 3,000 and I benefit the 3,000. Do you understand? So if there's 3,000 BV here, everyone benefits. If there's 1,000 BV here, everyone benefits. Do you understand? With our Complan system. All right? And I got bad news. I told you, a lot of good news, but I got bad news. Okay? QNet allows you to own 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 tracking centers, doesn't matter. But at the top of your game, the maximum cash that QNet will pay you is 25,000 US dollars a week. One tracking center. If you are the kind of people who are not satisfied with 25,000 a week. And please don't sit down there and say, 25,000, too little. Before you say that, open your bank app and check your bank balance. I'm saying this with sincerity. You know, this 25,000 a week max income per tracking center, which means an individual who builds one tracking center to the max has a potential income of $100,000 a month, which puts him 0.0000000000001% of people earning. Now let's be honest. Not everyone who joins QNet earns $100,000 a month. Are there people who earn $100,000 a month? Yes. But there are also people who do 9,000 BV on the left, 9,000 BV on the right every week. Slow, easy, promoting product. They earn $750 US a week. Please tell me, this will not impact your life. A week, huh? This is 1 week, not 1 month. Our commission is calculated weekly and paid to you instantly into your account. All right? So you have a choice to make right now. Buy the product, go home, relax. Start your journey with your upline support. All right? Be a serious entrepreneur like me, like Kalai. All right? This is our livelihood. We became wealthy through this business. All right? Or take it easy and see what happens. But let me come back to this. The beauty about QNet, whatever is not paid to you, you don't lose it. So just now Kalai had 3,000 Tipa and 7,000 Brijesh. Correct? QNet pays her 3,000, 3,000. But Brijesh had 7. QNet will use up 3,000 and the balance 4,000 is carried forward to the next week. She doesn't lose it. Do you understand? That means I can keep building. I know people with millions of BV on this side. All right? And very little BV on this side. No problem. Relax. You keep building, you get paid, you get paid, you get paid, you get paid. And this tracking center, it's alive for 12 months. And in most countries in the world, all right, you just pay, I think, $45 and you renew your tracking center for another year. $45 you renew, $45 you renew. No tenancy, rental, no staff cost, nothing. You could keep your business alive for 30, 40, 50 years, doesn't matter. All right? Even if you take a break for 6 months, you can come back. And I have known people who have a tracking center, all right? They started, something happened, family emergency, they stopped. And when they came back, one side, the left side, has already grown. Why? Because the upline, remember upline? All right? Had no choice but to put people under them to keep building. Because they want to earn. So there's constant win-win situation. Are you guys with me? So, you saw the business opportunity. You understand the power of network marketing. It's all about leveraging. And your goal in this business is one day to be like me, chill at home, and you earn from Colombia. Chill at home, and you earn from a country you've never been. Chill at home, all right, and reach that life. So if you ask me today, this is where I live. I've got time, I've got money, all right? And my tracking center today generates income from everywhere in the world, right? That's the networking potential of QNet, all right? Now you have to decide only one thing today. What's the risk? Give me 2 minutes, I ask you this question. Be honest with me, all right? You're buying a product, anywhere from $600 to $2,000, okay? If you don't have the money, then you need to do this business. Let's be honest. If you are 25 years old, 30 years old, 35 years old, and you don't have disposable cash of a few $1,000s, something is wrong. You are just like me when I was 22. When I was 22, I started this business. I had $20 in my bank account. I borrowed money and I started my journey with QNet. You understand? If you are already working for 3 years, 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, and you don't have play money, disposable money of a few $1,000s, then you seriously need to get started with us. All right? I don't care where you get the money from. It's not difficult to find $1,000 today in this world. All right? Number one. Number two, if you are worried about starting this journey, start anyway. You have nothing to lose. End of the day, you take a nice product back home, and when you are ready, you come and talk to your upline and say, can I get started slow? I just want to talk to my brother and sister. No problem. All right? Or you come back to your upline and say, hey, I want to be a millionaire in the next 5 years. Also, we will show you the way. But the power of choice is in your hands. All right? So I looked at this business from every angle. Zero risk. Zero risk. So let's look at the worst case scenario. Is you go home with a fantastic product. All right? A proven product. A great product. From a reputable 26-year-old company. All right? Best case scenario. All right? In a few years, you'll be walking around with the income of 100,000 US a week. All right? Mid-range scenario, you earn enough to improve your lifestyle, quit your 9-to-5 job, travel the world a little bit, expand your business. All right? Lower than medium scenario, treat this as additional income to buy nicer things, move to a bigger flat or apartment, upgrade your car, all right, or just have some extra cash. So I have evaluated this business inside out. Zero risk, in my opinion. Are you guys with me? All right? Think about it. What other business in the world gives you access to a globalized market with zero headache? Logistics, QNet handles. Computer system, QNet handles. All right? IT, software, finance, all right? Everything QNet handles. The only thing I did for 26 years, hello, can we meet for coffee? All the back end is handled by a company with a proven track record of 26 years. Are you guys with me? All right? You have direct access to a globalized market. Today, with the internet, social media, you have friends all over the world. You have support. From the day you start your journey as an entrepreneur, your upline starts holding your hand. Nothing to worry about. All right? And the upside, in my opinion, is limitless. So you tell me, where else can you find access to entrepreneurship like this? And the beauty is, it's a win-win formula. Your upline wants you to succeed. Your downline wants you to succeed. You want your downline to succeed. Your whole team wants you to succeed. I want you to succeed. Dato Sri Vijayan Japa wants you to succeed. The V wants you to succeed. QNet wants you to succeed. Right? That's how powerful the support system is. Because I believe anyone on a journey of entrepreneurship, without support, without proper guidance, you cannot succeed. And network marketing has proven that over 100 years. Now we support you through events, through videos, through seminars, through product trainings. All right, we're just having an event next week in Pulau Pinang, Malaysia. All right, where 10,000 people are gathering for 5 days. It's like a rock concert. Okay, we teach people, we motivate people, we teach you, secrets of the business. It's beautiful. And finally, I want to tell you that the value system of network marketing is positive. It's about friendships, it's about family, it's about responsible entrepreneurship, it's about paying it forward, it's about helping other people. All right? Now, If you have any other doubt in your mind and you want clarity on the comp plan which I presented my way, all right, please go back to the person who invited you. At least ask your questions. Okay, so this has been a fantastic experience for me to do this live. I hope that you get a better understanding, a bit more confidence to make the decision. And I hope I erase all your doubt. And now you only have to choose between two decisions. It's yes or yes. And I have to do this for all the people who know me, okay? So bear with me. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Padman Senatiraja. I am a lawyer and this business is legal. I love you guys. Thank you so much. God bless all of you.